Hey everyone, Directioner Loomer here, and today I am here with my Woman Power bracelet. So I designed this about a little less than a week ago, and I posted a photo on Instagram of all the renditions that I made not too long ago. So I'm going to show you how to make this today. Okay, so it's a really nice design. I'm going to show you one of the other ones. It's really simple to make as well. There's that one and this last one. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this today. So you are going to need 7 bar pins aligned like this. You're also going to want a hook, a C-clip, and some bands. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first step to do is we're going to be placing the border, which in this bracelet I used pastel pink. And for the border today, I am using pastel blue. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to take one band, go out to the left, and then out to the right. Then go down to the left, down to the right, up and to the left, up and to the right. Then what you're going to do is you're going to create 2 single chains going down the end of your loom, going down both sides of your loom. If you're just doing a single wrap, you'll want to go all the way to the end of the loom, and well, actually the second to last peg on both sides. Yeah, the second to last peg on both sides. And then for a full wrap, I recommend going up at least 22. Anyway, I went up 22 in 3 of these. For one of them, I went like 24 just so I could complete the color pattern. And it fit my wrist perfectly, so I'd recommend going at least 22 to 24. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, I have gone up 22 pegs, so I'm going to show you how to close it off real quick. So to close it off, you're going to take one band, go into the center, well, up into the center I should say, then down into the center, and then straight across. And now you're going to do the same thing on the right side. Okay. So once your loom looks something like this, go ahead and come back to the beginning. We're now going to be placing the next layer, which in this bracelet is these fuchsia zigzags, and for that I am using opaque teal. So to start this, what you're going to do is you're just going to create a zigzag on the first and second pegs. Got my hand caught there. And then you'll do the same thing on the right side. This is a pretty simple step. A lot of the band placing and looping in this bracelet is pretty simple, but there is one step that's not really sure if I want to say complicated. It's just a little, you got to pay attention to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish mine up. All you do is complete the zigzags all the way to the end of your loom. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, I am back, and as you can see, I've made it to the top of my loom, and I forgot to mention this. If you want to use limited edition bands in this bracelet, I'd recommend doing it for the zigzag that we just placed, because I did it in this rendition, and it actually turned out really well. They didn't break. So yeah, if you want to use limited edition bands for this part, go for it. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come back to the beginning. The next thing we're going to be doing is placing the center part, which is the pastel purple and the pastel baby pink in this bracelet. So for that, I'm going to be using, for the pastel purple, I'm going to be using pastel teal. And for the pastel baby pink, I'm going to be using pastel mint. So the first thing that we're going to do is you're going to go forward one, take whichever color you're going to use first, which for me is the pastel teal. Go forward one on both sides. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your other color, which for me is pastel mint. Start from the center, do a long stretch up to the left, and then do a long stretch with the pastel mint up and to the right. Then do the same thing again, straight forward with the pastel teal color, and then up to the left, up to the right. Same thing again, teal forward, pastel mint to the left, pastel mint to the right. So it's a little attention to detail, but it's not that hard. So I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back. So as you can see, once you get to the top, you should end with the pastel mint or whatever color you're using, ending like this. So once you have finished that, go ahead and come back to the beginning. We have 2 layers left to place, but I'm going to go ahead and show you both layers in this step because they're both really simple. So the last 2 layers are going to be this single chain in the center, which I used electric glow purple for, and then these side zigzags, which I used rose jelly for. So for the rose jelly, I'm going to be using lime green jelly, and then for the single chain down the center, which is the electric glow purple, I will be using electric glow blue. So we're going to start with the electric glow blue. All you do is just place one simple single chain up your loom. Now for the lime green jelly, what you're going to do, start from here, go into the center, and just create a zigzag. You're pretty much mirroring the first zigzag we did. And then between these 2 layers, it doesn't matter which one you place first, just as long as they're both placed. Okay, so then you'll do the zigzag again on the right side. Again, just mirroring the teal one. So single chain down the center, and then the 2 zigzags on the interior sides. Those are the last 2 band placement steps. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I'm back, and as you can see, I have actually already started looping because I didn't realize my camera had shut off on me, so that's completely my bad. So before you start looping, you're going to be placing 3 cap bands, and as you can see, there's one in the center, and then there's one here and here, basically at the end of these 2 zigzags. And then we can start looping. And so you can do either of these steps. It doesn't matter which of these 2 steps you do first. You can either do the zigzags first or the single chain first. So for the single chain, you're just looping the bands straight forward back to themselves all the way till you reach the end of the loom. And for the zigzags, all you're doing is going inside. You start from the cap band, obviously, and then you work your way. Looping the bands back towards themselves. It's like looping a normal single chain. All right, so that should be a fairly easy, simple step. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and finish mine up, and I will be right back. All right, everyone, I am back, and I promise it, my camera will not shut off on me again. So once you get to the top, it should look something like this. And if it looks something like this, go ahead and come back to the beginning. We're now going to be looping the pastel teal and the pastel mint. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go inside of here, grab that top pastel mint band and pull it down to itself. Then do the same thing with the other pastel mint band, I should say. I think I accidentally said pastel teal. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go inside of here, grab that pastel teal band, and loop it forward to itself. And then do the same thing on the right side. Then you're going to go inside of here, pastel mint, down to itself, pastel mint, down to itself, inside of here, pastel teal, forward to itself, pastel teal, forward to itself. And I'll show you one more time. Pastel mint, down to itself, pastel mint, down to itself, pastel teal, it'll come out, there we go, forward to itself, pastel teal, forward to itself. Okay, so you're basically going to be doing that all the way down. I'm going to go ahead and go off screen and finish mine up, and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back. Okay, so once you get to the top of your loom, it should look something like this. And so if it does, we're going to go ahead and come back to the beginning. We're now going to be looping out these teal zigzags. But before we do that, we need to loop out the rest of this border. I already did it on this side. I had an issue with the camera again. Well, I had to stop the video because I had a bit of a band issue, actually. Okay, so, yep. So I already did it on the left side. I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do on the right side. Go inside of that center cap band, grab that bottom border band, pull it to itself. Go inside of here, if I can get it. Grab that bottom band, pull it to itself. And then go inside, grab that bottom border band, pull it to itself. Now for the teal zigzags, it's going to be looped the exact same way these lime green jelly zigzags were looped. So all you're going to do is go inside of here and pull the bands out to itself. Out to themselves, I should say. And I'll show you one time real quick on the right side. Oh my gosh, why do I keep grabbing the wrong bands? There we go. Sorry guys, today is just not a good looming day. All right, so you're basically doing the exact same thing that you did with the lime green jelly zigzags, just looping them back to themselves like a normal single chain. I'm going to go off screen, finish mine off. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, I am back. And if your loom looks something like this, we can go ahead and come back to the beginning. We're now going to be looping the border, which is our last looping step. So if you can go inside of here this time, since we already looped out this bottom row, and just loop those two border single chains straight forward. And when you take the bracelet off the loom, you will want to pick it off so you don't rip it. So you don't accidentally like break a band. And I am so sorry for the background noise. My brothers are in their bedroom playing some weird videos. Sounds like they're playing the scene from Home Alone where the bad guys enter the house and there's a bunch of booby traps in the house because they find it funny. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is funny. For anyone who's seen the movie Home Alone. Alright, I'm going to go off screen and finish up my border and take my bracelet off of the loom. I'm assuming you guys know how to do that. So, I will see you guys when I come back. Alright, so I am back with the finished result. The Woman Power bracelet. Is that us women are powerful in anything that we set our minds and hearts to. No job is a man's job. No job is a woman's job. So that is going to do it for this tutorial. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you make this if you make this bracelet, please post it on Instagram and just tag me. I'll have my Instagram name in the description box below, along with the hashtag Woman Power bracelet. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.